There comes a point in every person's life when silence becomes too loud, when the weight of staying the same becomes heavier than the fear of change. When you look in the mirror and don't recognize who's staring back, not because you've lost your identity, but because you've ignored your truth for too long. That moment, though painful, is also powerful. It is not the end. It is the beginning, the awakening, the moment when you finally whisper to yourself, enough, enough waiting, enough doubting, enough pretending you're okay, playing small. Because somewhere inside you, something is stirring. Something is screaming to be heard. Not a fantasy, not a foolish dream, but the voice of your purpose, long buried, never gone. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need to begin. Because clarity doesn't come from overthinking. It comes from action. One step, one breath, one brave decision to choose courage over comfort. You've carried the pain. You've carried the memories, the failures, the rejections like armor. You've convinced yourself that protecting your heart was safer than opening it to possibility. But all this time, you weren't protecting yourself. You were imprisoning yourself. And now it's time to be free. You have cried silently behind smiles. You've shown up for everyone else when no one showed up for you. You've kept promises to the world while breaking promises to yourself. And still, here you are, still fighting, still breathing, still hoping. That hope, that stubborn refusal to give up, is proof that your story isn't over. In fact, the most beautiful part is yet to be written, not by someone else, not by fate, but by you. You were not made to settle, not for a half-lived life, not for a numb heart, not for an unloved soul. You were made for depth, for greatness, for connection, for passion, for purpose. And though this world may try to convince you that you're too late, too broken, too far gone, the truth is you're right on time. You needed those losses. You needed those failures. Not because you deserve the pain, but because you deserve the power that pain would give you. The kind of strength that can't be taught in comfort. The kind of fire that is only lit in the dark. Don't let the world make you forget your worth. Don't let someone else's inability to see your value make you blind to your own. You are not a mistake. You are not a burden. You are not behind. You are not too much. You are exactly what this world needs, but only if you dare to show up fully, not hiding, not half-hearted, but as the real you, the you that cries, the you that dreams, the you that wants to love and be loved, the you that wants more and deserves more. You've been silent long enough. You've dimmed your light out of politeness. You played it safe out of fear. But now it's time to roar, to rise, to speak your truth even if your voice trembles, to stand tall even if your knees shake, to start over even if your heart still aches. Because if you don't, no one else will do it for you. This is your life, your one chance, not a rehearsal, not a test. It's real, and it's slipping by whether you act or not. So stop waiting for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. There's only now. And in this now lies your power. In this moment lies your freedom. Not when you get the job. Not when they love you back. Not when you lose the weight, fix the past, or figure it all out. Right here. Right now. With your flaws, your scars, your messy, beautiful soul. You are enough. You are capable. You are ready. You don't need to be fearless. You just need to stop letting fear make your decisions. You don't need to fake strength. True strength is not pretending to be unbreakable. It's allowing yourself to break and still choosing to rebuild. That's where transformation begins. Not in perfection, but in persistence. In getting back up every single time life knocks you down. There will be people who won't understand you. People who will leave when you grow. People who preferred the version of you that stayed quiet and small. Let them go. Let them misunderstand you. Not everyone is meant to stay. Not everyone is meant to understand your path. But the ones who matter, the ones who see your heart, they will stand with you, not against you. And the rest? Their exit is not your loss. It is your liberation. It's okay to start small, to feel unsure, to fail again and again. That's how you build muscle. Emotional, mental, spiritual muscle. Stop waiting to feel worthy. Worth is not earned. it's remembered. And deep down, you know you were born for more. More than just surviving, more than just getting by, more than just existing in routines that drain your soul. You were made to live, to feel, to love, to create, to make noise, to leave a mark. You don't need to be the loudest, or the smartest, or the strongest. You just need to show up every day for yourself, for your dream, for the people who haven't met you yet but need you, for the little child inside you who once believed they could do anything before the world told them otherwise. Bring that child back. Nurture them. Remind them that it's not too late. It's okay to outgrow things. People, places, even parts of yourself. That's growth. That's evolution. That's life. Let go of the version of you that accepted less than you deserve. Let go of the habits that numb your pain instead of healing it. Let go of the voices in your head that were never yours to begin with. Create space for peace, for power, for purpose. You are not broken. You are being rebuilt. You are not lost. You are being led. You are not behind. You are on your path. And every setback, every delay, every heartbreak was not a punishment. It was a redirection, a protection, a setup for something better. But you'll never see it if you keep looking backward. So stop looking for peace in the places that hurt you. Stop waiting for closure from people who never gave you clarity. The closure isn't a decision to move forward. You're allowed to want more. You're allowed to change, to evolve, to be a new version of yourself without apology. You're allowed to speak up, to walk away, to say no, to say yes to the things that scare you but feel right. You're allowed to take up space, to be visible, to stop shrinking to make others feel comfortable. You are allowed to be the main character in your story. Because this story, it's yours. Your tears are not weakness. They are truth. Let them fall. Let them wash away what no longer serves you. And then rise. Even with trembling legs, rise. Even with a bleeding heart, rise. Even with shattered hope, rise. You don't have to rise perfectly. Just don't stay down. Don't stay silent. Don't stay in places that silence your soul. You were not born to hide. You were born to shine. One day, you will look back and understand why it had to happen this way, why they left, why it hurt, why the door closed, and it will all make sense. But until then, trust yourself, trust the timing, trust the lessons, and most of all, trust the fight in you, the fight that refuses to give up, that refuses to disappear, that refuses to die. You may feel broken, but broken crayons still color. Cracked soil still grows. Bruised hearts still love. Damaged wings still fly. You are not done. You are not too far gone. You are just getting started. And what's coming will be greater than anything you've lost. But only if you decide to keep going. You have a voice. Use it. You have a story. Tell it. You have a light. Share it. You have a dream. Chase it. You have a life. Live it. This is your reminder, your wake-up call, your push to stop settling, to stop apologizing, to stop waiting. Because the truth is, your time is now.